Good afternoon. Good morning. My name is Willie Lawson, and this is a not the morning report yet, but it's a video that I wanted to do because I was afraid of what is happening. That I was concerned that it would actually happen, and it has. There is some reaction to Donald Trump's latest statement that he released. Now, he released a rather lengthy statement. This is right after the midterms. Um, Governor DeSantis beat his opponent, former Republican independent, now Democrat, Charlie Crist, who's a super popular governor for a minute, beat him like he stole something, and by almost 20 points in the state of Florida, and has been attacked by media, especially since COVID, and managed to end up a very popular governor, very strong governor in the state of Florida. Now, I will tell you that Florida is sort of sycophantic with its governors. We like our governors. Um, Florida, I mean, Bob Graham was our governor here, and started the death penalty again, and fried Spinklink, and was a very popular governor here in the state of Florida. Um, so we've had Bob Martinez be a fairly popular governor. Charlie Crist was a fairly popular governor for a bit, and so was Jeb Bush. So Florida is sort of sycophantic about its governors. I'm going to tell you, and Ron DeSantis has had the benefit of that. So I'm not. I other than Trump being the person he is, he's yeah. What Donald Trump likes Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like, I love me some me, and at a time, I think that was really appropriate and that was really necessary. A lot of times people will say, sometimes not the best person needs to be in a position, but the best person for that position during that time needs to be there. And I think that was Trump in 2016. I do. I think that Trump was not probably the best choice of a human being to be there, and that's fine because we don't know any of these people anyway. We think we know them, but we don't know them anyway. Everybody thought that there wasn't a more straight-laced, down the line person than JFK, and we found out later that JFK was a freaking horn dog, right? Right. So we don't know. We think we know, but we don't. But we don't know. It's just what they're able to tell us. But one thing we did know is that everything negative about Donald Trump was baked into the cake. We already knew, we already saw, and we weren't. A lot of us were not surprised. Trump is who Trump is. Trump's major fault is that he doesn't know when to shut up, and he cannot regulate his face. He cannot regulate his face. He's probably a pretty crappy poker player, but he can't regulate his face. Here's the let me read to you if you've not seen it. The story. Well, you know what? I can't do it that way because that is failing miserably. Going to try to read the story. Read the thing to you. It says this is a statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. News Corp, which is Fox, the Wall Street Journal, and the no longer great New York Post, bring back call, whatever, Colonel, I think that is all in for Governor Ron DeSantis, an average Republican governor with great public relations, who didn't have to close up his state, but did, unlike Republican governors who overall numbers for Republicans were just average. middle of the pack, including COVID, and who had the advantage of sunshine, where the people from badly run states up north would go no matter who the governor was, just like I did. This is a statement from Donald Trump. Ron came to me in desperate shape in 2017. He was politically dead, losing in a landslide to a very good agricultural commissioner, Adam Putnam, who was loaded up with cash and had great poll numbers. Ron had low approval, bad polls, and no money. But he said that if I would endorse him, he could win. I didn't know Adam, so I said, let's give it a shot, Ron. When I endorsed him, it was as though, to use a bad term, a nuclear weapon went off. Years later, there were the exact words that Adam Putnam used to describe Ron's endorsement. I went from having it made with with no competition to immediately getting absolutely clobbered after your endorsement. And then I got Ron. Got Ron by the star of the Democrat Party. That was who was it? Adam Putnam. I mean, not Adam Putnam. Andrew Gillum. And I'm having trouble seeing all the screen here, so you have to forgive me here. Where was it? Who later was revealed to be a crackhead, and having two massive rallies with tens of thousands of people at each one. I also, quote, fix his campaign, which had completely fallen apart. I was all in for Ron, and he beat Gillum. But after the race, when votes were stolen by the corrupt election process in Broward County, and Ron was going down 10,000 votes a day, along with now Senator Rick Scott. I sent the FBI and the U.S. attorneys, and the ballot theft immediately ended just prior to them running out of votes necessary to win. I stopped his election from being stolen. Okay, so this is what Trump has to say. Trump is saying that if it hadn't been for me, there'd be no Ron DeSantis, right? That's what he says. And now he says, and now Ron DeSanctimonious is playing games. The fake news ask him if he's going to run it. President Trump runs and he says, I'm only focused on the governor's race. I'm not looking into the future. Well, in terms of loyalty and class, that's not really the right answer. Now, Trump is, again, none of this should surprise people. None of us should surprise people. Now, I'm a person who thinks, because I'm a Floridian, I want Ron DeSantis to be governor for 4 years. There's only one person I think who's on the bench, and that's Ashley Moody, who should be governor right now instead of Ron DeSantis. No, me possibly, but no, definitely not me. But what Trump wants undying loyalty from everybody. He wants undying loyalty from everybody. Now, here's the deal. That's not how the world works. Now, when you are writing all the checks, and you are, and I work for Trump Inc., I get that. But he wants undying loyalty from everybody. What Ron DeSantis has figured out is that he is his own person. And you know what? He is a very popular governor and has made his own decisions. People like him because he's smart. People like him because he's strong. People like him because he has run the state in a very responsible fashion. And he's run the state in a responsible fashion that had nothing, zero, to do with Donald Trump. And Trump hates it. So when asked if he's going to run or not, what Trump wants him to say is, "Oh, absolutely not. Why would I get in the way of the great and powerful Donald Trump?" Because he doesn't do that, now he's and it's a shame to say, because I voted for the dude twice, and if he were the nominee, I'd vote for him again. Just like we shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but we should be able to tell the truth. Trump is sort of acting like a bitch. And it's a shame. This is not how it needs to go. because Republicans, conservatives, let me talk to you for a minute. Come over here, let me talk to you for a minute. Everything that we say that we stand for is, you know what? It is the theater of ideas. It is the arena of ideas. The person that has the best ideas and can execute those ideas. That's what we're about. Personalities, not really important. Personal loyalties, not that important. Do you have the ideas and can you execute those ideas that are best for the people that you are representing? And that should be the only thing. And every Republican candidate or conservative candidate or liberal candidate or progressive candidate should be thinking about that. Bring on all comers, it's fine. We are going to win in the arena of ideas. We're going to win in that arena, not personal attacks, not name calling, not little Marco. I'll be honest with you, I hated all that. I hated all that. You know, give me the ideas. I like the, I like the brashness. You know what, everybody enjoyed that. We like the pushing back against media that is obviously corrupt, apparently corrupt. The social media that was corrupt. Yes, we all like that, and that was all very good. But we're talking about the theater of ideas here, the arena of ideas. At the primary level, this should be something that Trump should welcome. He should welcome it. Here's what he says to finish up. This is just like 2015 and 16, a media assault collusion, when Fox News fought me to the end until I won, and they couldn't have been nicer or more supportive. The Wall Street Journal loved low-energy Jeb Bush, and it never stopped. And the succession of other people that they rapidly disappeared from sight, finally falling in line with me after I easily knocked them out one by one. We're in exactly the same position now, and they will keep coming after me, MAGA, but ultimately we will win, put America first, and make America great again. This is the stuff that makes Trump look crazy. And nobody in his circle is strong enough to tell him so. So, I guess it's me. President Trump. This is the stuff that makes you look crazy. This is the stuff that feeds directly into the narrative of the left. This is the stuff that continues not only to divide our nation, but to divide our party and make it harder to win. And make it harder to win in places where you are not. Chill. Please. Just chill. The man didn't say he was running against you yet. He didn't say so. And he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. And frankly, you ought to know by now, nobody owes you a damn thing. No one owes you anything. No one. This is the world. We are all grown-ups here. You worked hard. You won. Congratulations. But nobody owes you a second chance. Nobody owes you anything. No one. No one owes you an apology. Although you were proven to be right 99% of the time, not denying any of that, but nobody owes you anything. Stop acting like it. Stop acting like the entitled people that we are railing against and we are fighting against to save our republic. This is not about you, sir. This is not about you. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.